Higher light decree. New year, new energy, new you. I call upon God, Goddess, all that is. I call upon my oversoul, my higher selves, and teams in spirit of the highest light and resonance to witness, assist, and activate this decree. I call upon my star family across the universe to assist me in this decree. I call upon all archangels of the horizontal and vertical planes to assist me during this decree. I call upon the assistance of angels of light, angels of healing, angels of love, to assist me during this decree. I call upon cosmic Christ consciousness and the Christ grid and all ascended beings within that grid to assist me in this decree. I call upon and invoke the crystalline grid of Gaia for assistance and support during this decree. I call upon all angelic beings within that grid for assistance and support during this decree. Spirit, I ask that all energy centers from my heart upwards are fully aligned with the sovereign energy of the Sun, Central Sun, and Great Central Sun. I ask that all energy centers from the heart downwards are fully connected to the sovereign energy of the Earth. I ask for an alignment with the crystalline grid of the Earth and all of the healing, transformative, and guiding powers therein. I ask that all of my energy centers within and beyond my physical body are fully connected to my higher self. I ask for an alignment with the cosmic Christ consciousness and the wisdom, light, and transformative power therein. Assist me in knowing the light of God Goddess within the core of my being. Assist me in seeing the light of God Goddess within every being I meet, within nature, the rocks, trees, plants, and all living creatures, for each one contains a spark of the divine. Spirit, I request a unification of my conscious, unconscious, and higher conscious minds. I request a unification within my family of selves, my ego selves, and my shadow selves, both light and dark. I request a unification within all sub-personality aspects within my family of selves, so that they work together in greater harmony and purpose. The purpose of spiritual connection, the purpose of world service, what serves the higher self, what serves my highest timeline. Spirit, I now fully choose the path of ascension. I now fully choose to raise my vibration. I choose to open a whole new level of light, love, and inner power in the present and in the coming year. Spirit, I ask now for a complete release of any old promises, agreements, vows or oaths that keep me bound to a small reality, a small universe, a small experience of my true multidimensional nature. Spirit, I ask now for a complete release of old energies, blocking patterns, programs, dynamics, negative imprints, negative energies, including any stress, judgment, criticism, blame, fear, guilt or shame, anger, resentment, frustration, and any other lower frequency energy not mentioned, that I have either generated in my own consciousness or absorbed from others during the outgoing year, that can now be cleared, released, or transformed into a higher light. Spirit, now release all energies and programming that promotes ill health in all of its myriad forms. Release anything creating distortion or sickness in the body, heart, and mind. Spirit, now release all energies and programming that promotes suffering in all of its myriad forms, clearing anything that promotes abandonment, including self-abandonment, rejection, including the rejection of any aspect of myself, anything that creates any sense of limitation, distortion, restriction, or suppression, any pointless self-sacrifice, anywhere I have given my energy away needlessly, anywhere I seek to rescue another, anything that creates any sense of distraction from what is truly important to my authentic core. Spirit, now release any impositions, guidelines, rules, limits, whether spoken or unspoken, that creates any sense of restriction in my being. Anything I have received within my family, anything I have received from the cultural collective, anything that seeks to make me small, invisible, anything that goes against the sovereign nature of my light and my highest destiny. Spirit, now release and remove all of this from all layers and levels of my being. Clear and release all such energies down to the cells and DNA. Do this clearing through all minds, bodies, timelines, incarnations, and universes. Completely and 100% removing anything that would seek to recreate any of this. Spirit, wherever healing and restoration is needed in my physical body or any other energetic body due to stress, overwhelm, or any difficult or challenging experience from the past, including especially the outgoing year, please apply a healing, transformational light to rectify and upgrade my being, allowing this healing and transformational light to reach all relevant levels, layers, and dimensions of my being. Spirit, now assist me in reframing anywhere I have labeled an experience as a failure. There is no failure, only feedback. There is no failure, only a learning experience. Every so-called setback, every so-called failure is there to help me perceive something in a new way, believe something about myself and the world in a new way, do something in the world in a new way. Spirit, now assist me in learning the lessons from the past, so that I may put all experiences of my past firmly in the past, putting the past behind me, so that I can truly be open to the coming year before me. Spirit, now assist me in forgetting what needs to be forgotten, to forgive what needs to be forgiven, to transform what needs to be transformed, to upgrade what needs to be upgraded. Spirit, as I release the energies of the past that no longer serve my being, my path, my chosen destiny, I am open to receive all the highest connections, blessings, opportunities, miracles this new year has to offer. I am open to align now with my highest timeline, highest gifts, abilities, and my highest destiny. Spirit, I am now open to the guidance of my higher self, guides, and angels. I ask that my guidance be taken to a whole new level of love and light. Guide me in my thoughts, choices, words, and actions. Help me to know when to be still and silent, and when to act and speak my truth. Where necessary, I ask for an upgrade within my teams of the highest light and resonance, calling in new guides, new angels where necessary, calling for a higher octave of guidance and wisdom from my higher self, so that I may continue to be guided in the highest and most appropriate way. Spirit, I am now open to be guided by signs and synchronicities in the world. I am open to guidance coming in many new ways, whether through a chance encounter, a conversation, a book, lyrics of a song, a scene in a film, seeing master numbers in my reality. Help me to notice and see what is truly important, so that I may stay true to my highest path and destiny. Spirit, assist me in connecting with and trusting all the various aspects and dimensions of my intuition and my inner guidance system, my internal GPS. Spirit, assist me in making all the small and important adjustments in my life that allows me to align with my soul's highest destiny, my true north, so that I may know in the core of my being why I am here and what I choose to do here, what I choose to initiate, heal, complete in this lifetime, so that I may step into a higher octave of identity, one that is in alignment with the truth of my being. Spirit, I request a release of any outdated identity to which my conscious or unconscious minds have become attached to, that limit my growth or spiritual progression, my ability to express my authentic self. Assist me in connecting to a higher sense of identity, one that is more aligned with my authentic core, one that is more fluid in nature, one that helps me activate my full spectrum of inner potential, one that helps me expand into all that I can be and do in this lifetime. Spirit, I request now an amplification of inner power, faith and courage in all layers and levels of my being, faith in myself and in my highest path, the courage to go beyond all fear, courage to strengthen my resolve, courage to be still when necessary, and to do what I know I have to do in the right timing. In this way, I am a channel for inner power, faith and courage. Spirit, grant me now an amplification of peace and harmony in my heart and mind. For peace and harmony is the foundation upon which I build my life. End now all pointless conflicts within my being, within all layers of my conscious and unconscious minds. In this vibration of peace, allow a restoration of my light and energy. Allow the vibration of peace and harmony to shine through me and beyond me out into the world. In this way, I am a channel for peace and harmony. Spirit, this body is designed for longevity. To live happily and healthily, way beyond 100 years, is the basic design of this body. I invite the template of the new 5D human to activate within my physical and etheric bodies, transforming my physical vehicle in the right timing from carbon-based to crystalline-based in nature, activating all dormant strands of my DNA as required and in the right timing for optimal health and longevity at this time. Activating greater access to my psychic and spiritual gifts. Spirit, I allow a greater sense of well-being and vitality in all layers and levels of the physical body, from the bones, blood, organs and systems of my body, down to the cells and very DNA. For peace and harmony help build a healthy body, healthy heart, healthy mind. I invite an amplification of peace and harmony now to bring a greater sense of stillness and serenity to my emotional and mental bodies. In this way, I am a channel for well-being and vitality. Spirit, I invite a healing light into my body in any color within the spectrum, from infrared to ultraviolet as required, into any chakra, system, organ, to induce the release of any toxicity, to induce optimum health, to induce optimum balance, health and well-being. I invite a healing frequency of solfeggio sound as required into any chakra, system, organ, to induce the release of any toxicity and to induce optimum balance, health and well-being. I invite a healing frequency of the vibrational essence of any flower as required into any chakra, system, organ to induce the release of any toxicity and to induce optimum balance, health and well-being. Spirit, grant me now an amplification of love in my heart and mind, so that I may move through this world in love, that I may grow through love, that I may speak and act in the resonance of love, that I may manifest within the spectrum of love. Assist me in being an ambassador of love, that I may assist others in knowing our true nature is love, that I may attract new connections, new friendships, new love, new levels of support on all levels. Spirit, I am open to new wonderful loving connections that are in alignment with my highest dreams and values, that are in alignment with my highest destiny. In this way, I am a channel for love. Spirit, grant me now an amplification of joy in my heart and mind, so that I may move through this world in joy, that I may grow through joy, that I may speak and act in the resonance of joy, that I may manifest within the spectrum of joy, that I may assist others in knowing that our true nature is joy. In this way, I am a channel for joy. Spirit, grant me now an amplification of inspiration in my heart and mind. Open my mind to new creative ideas, new creative projects that seek manifestation within my being and reality. Open my heart and mind to a higher octave of wisdom, a higher octave of magical dreams, new inspiring goals, new joyful outcomes. Allow the manifestation of my highest life to become an inspiration to others, inspiring others to follow their heartfelt dreams. In this way, I am a channel for inspiration. Spirit, grant me now the experience of success on every level of my being and reality. The experience of success however I define success, so that my success may become a shining example and inspiration to others, so that others may create success in their lives, however they choose to define success. In this way, I am a channel for success. Spirit, grant me now the experience of abundance and prosperity on every level of my being and reality. The nature of the universe is abundance. Everything is given freely in nature, from gorgeous sunlight to the blessings of a bountiful garden. I allow an amplification of abundance and prosperity. I expand all my thinking and feeling around abundance and prosperity, dissolving all old limits I've held around these experiences and qualities, so that my experience of abundance and prosperity may become a shining example and inspiration to others, that others may then expand their experience of abundance and prosperity in their lives. In this way, I am a channel for abundance and prosperity. Spirit, I now request a greater experience of miracle consciousness in this new year, so that I may remember I am a starseed magician, so that I may create miracles in my personal reality and assist others in creating miracles in their reality. Miracles are the nature of the universe, for life itself is a great miracle. There are no limits to the miracles that can be experienced in this world. Every miracle I allow into my life helps to birth the new age of light that is dawning across this planet. In this way, I am a channel for miracles. Spirit, may this decree now assist me in opening to all new wondrous and magical blessings and miracles possible for me now, so that new doors may open now within my psyche, and then in my reality in this new year, so that I may fully experience a greater sense of ease, grace, and total flow within a blessed 5D reality. Spirit, complete this decree by sealing my aura in a bright violet, ultraviolet and gold light. Protecting all levels, layers and dimensions of my being. Allowing all aspects of my being to remain in harmonious connection to my higher self and to my highest reality in this world. Spirit, bring to completion each separate aspect of this decree and all interconnected aspects to 100% done through all layers, levels of my Akashic records, clearing across all time and space, all timelines, lifetimes, levels of my being. Spirit, bring my physical body and all energetic bodies to a space of peace and completion. Allowing a greater expansion of inner space, freedom, harmony, love, and flow within my being and outer reality, and all my energetic connections therein. Spirit, thank you for this blessing of clearing and upgrading. I thank all beings present and engaged in this decree. Spirit, do all of this in accordance with the cosmic laws of love and light for the maximum benefit of all involved. Many blessings.